In a little pet shop in Chinatown, there is a man named Count D who sells every kind of animal that you can have as a pet. But his business is being interrupted by a policeman named Leon Arquette.
This shop's a cover for drug dealing, white slavery, and arms shipments to any terrorist who's got enough cash on hand.
No, Detective. This is a pet shop. We operate within the strict confines of the law.
Leon is investigating a series of deaths that involves the Count's customers. You see, they have bought some rare and exotic animals from the Count that their heart truly desires. And these were no ordinary animals.
Ava! Ava, you're alive! You're alive, Ava!
Sir, you shouldn't lean out so far. Please look carefully. It's a mermaid.
A mermaid?
But once they have signed the contract and claimed their pet, they must follow the instructions on how to take care of it. Otherwise, bad things will happen to them.
What the hell? What is this? Some kind of joke?
Joke? It's not a joke. It's what I promised you. It is the last remaining tiger of its kind.
Oh no! No! No!
As you breach the terms of our contract to not show it to anyone under any circumstances, we cannot assume any responsibility for the consequences, I'm afraid.
Wait a minute, Count. You have to help me. Listen to me, please.
So this is a supernatural horror anime created by Matsuri Akino and directed by Toshio Hirata, who worked on animes like Barefoot Gen 2. This anime takes human desire and turns it into a beautiful psychological nightmare that will send chills down your skin. But I will admit I was a little disappointed that the story was only 4 episodes long, because I really love the horror that this anime brings. What makes this anime interesting is the characters, mostly the Count customers, and how their human desire is interacted with their pets. As for the main characters, Leon and Count D, well, I didn't think Leon was that interesting of a character because most of the time he's investigating and always interrupting the Count. But I will admit that I like his interaction with him. As for the Count, he was an interesting character because he was wise and weird, like Johnny Depp weird.
Oh, almost forgot. That was something I thought you might like.
Oh, what an aroma. It must be the champagne from the Hotel de Marseille. Wow. They bake only 30 pieces a day. You have to go there before the bakery opens and stand in line to get this. You're such a kind man, Detective.
The animation was done by Hisashi Abe and Ritaro, who worked on animes like Highlander The Search for Vengeance and X the Movie. The animation has this haunting beauty that brings out the horror in the atmosphere. I especially love the character designs, especially when it comes to the designs of the pets. They were just creepy yet alluring. The voice acting for both English and Japanese dub was great. Both the English and Japanese casts have done an amazing job playing their characters, and I especially love the voice actors who voice as Count D.
A murder? But according to Mr. Jason, Evangeline had been drinking. She went on deck to sober up and slipped into the water quite by accident, Detective.
Yeah, well, newsflash, Mr. Jason's a liar.
You think he's lying? Why?
Ah, because of my instincts as a detective.
The music was done by Mario Letwin. The music has this creepy feeling towards it, which brings up a beautiful scare when you listen to it. My favorite song was played in episode 2, where this woman is singing this soft ballad song that just melts my heart with its beautiful voice.
Ava? Oh, Ava. I knew you didn't forget. I hoped you wouldn't. You hear it? That's the voice of Evangeline Blue. Ava, I'll never let you go again. Even if you can't remember. We'll start all over again. I love only you.
In the end, Pet Shop of Horror is a little shop of horror that makes you want to go in, but you are going to come out frightened. So, that's my review of Pet Shop of Horrors. I give this anime a 5 out of 5. See ya!